Welcome back as we continue and finish our series with Therese. This is our consumer product usage by the decade. Therese is in her 40s and has been sharing with us what her daily routine is, AM, PM, with all the different categories in the beauty industry. Today, we're going to wrap it up by having a discussion about any dermatology usage that if she goes for spas, if she goes to a derm for treatments, and if she's brave, if she does Botox or other products like that. And then we'll wrap it up by what is the one product she can't live without? And then maybe she has some words of wisdom to share with the audience. So, hi, Trace, welcome back. We're glad to see you again. So, tell us, do you go to a dermatologist? Do you have facials on a regular basis? Usage of professional services.
For sure. So I don't get facials. I definitely do go to a dermatologist on a pretty regular basis. A couple of years ago had an IPL, so I ended up having like 3 or 4 treatments within that. It was just amazing. Sunspots, like skin tightening, and damage made for me and for my skin. It was just a huge difference. I had some redness around my nose, cheeks, and even on my eyelids. So it's painful to get it on your eyelids, even with the protection, but so worth it. So worth it. It just, sun damage really can do so much
Yeah.
to minimize and not make you look as good as you would like, especially with makeup, etc. So,
Right.
firm believer in those particular treatments. Um, the other treatment that I tried recently and become a huge fan is the derm microneedling
Oh, yeah.
treatment.
Yeah.
Um, I've had a few earlier on in the year, and the difference it has made to texture, tone in the building of collagen has been, in my mind, impressive.
Yeah.
As I
Yeah.
look post COVID and pre, definitely could see from not being to a dermatologist and having regular treatments a need for extra care. So I will say with the microneedling, it is a little not necessarily painful when you're getting because they numb it, but afterwards you definitely feel like your skin is tight and burning. But for me, it's been successful in an outcome of firming and making my skin glow.
Yeah.
But a huge one in that. Um, love to get some more treatments. A friend recently had threading, and I feel like next step.
That's
For
brave.
yes, but
I-
like
I've
so
watched it. I've
yeah.
watched people have it done. Oh, this kind of
Oh,
freaks me out a little bit.
yeah, the before and afters are pretty impressive. So
Yeah, they are.
as we age, definitely, like 30s, 40s, like that's the recommended age for threading, for maximum results. So for that, super excited for the day that I can get to try it. This afternoon, actually, I'm going for a microneedling. So I'm like, right,
Ah, excellent.
a weekend of staying in, which is worth it, in
Yeah.
20 odd days when you have definitely much more firmer and I feel brighter skin from the experience.
Yeah.
And then I tried Botox, love it. There's nothing to beat, you know, Botox for that, especially for that mid eye frown line just over your nose. It's just not great. Definitely for sure gets deeper with age.
Yeah,
And
it does.
feel so many great treatments out there, and I think, and for wanting to look your best without going deep under the knife, because these are all very light treatments. There is a little bit of downtime, but they're definitely not, for me, high risk or help in that process as we all age.
Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Thank you for being open and sharing that. I think dermatology treatments have become more and more mainstream, they've also become easier because there's a lot less downtime. And you're smart. You're doing your microneedling on a Friday, and you're going to have the weekend to have a little bit of healing. And by Monday, you'll be fine. You'll look great. And then in what 10 days, you'll look even better. And
Oh
with
yeah.
time, your skin just that collagen begins to grow, and it firms and tones your skin. It looks fantastic. It's a great treatment.
It
Great
really,
treatment.
yeah. I think microneedling and laser treatments, I feel, are the two easiest treatments if you're new to the category and want to try derm treatments. A little bit of downtime, but it's very little.
Yeah, yeah, very little.
Avoiding it, not such a bad thing, but it's just, again, just giving your skin that opportunity to heal. But afterwards, you really do see huge, huge difference.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely.
And
So, can you come up with one product that you can't live without? I don't know. You're in the industry, so
it's hard,
I
hard,
I
but
have a lot of favorite products. I don't. It'd be hard for me to bring it down to one. Um,
sure. But I would like you ask that question, and like thinking, what product will I always have with me? What product, no matter whatever happens, will I always go to? And it would be the bio oil. So if I need something to remove makeup, that'll do it. I need something to, deep frizz my hair, bio oil. Something to moisturize my skin, head to toe, bio oil. And I'll always have it with me. I'll always have a little jar, like when I'm on the plane, just to keep the skin moisturized. Um, at the office, it's my go-to product.
do you by chance have it right there with you?
Do you know I don't?
Okay. Okay, no problem, no problem. I thought if you did, it'd be cool to show the audience, but Google
No.
it. Google it. It sounds like an amazing product.
Oh, it's an awesome product. Like I have it on my desk at work.
Yeah,
It's always first at the makeup counter. Like it's just when I get ready, just before I go to bed, I have one on my nightstand. Like it's inexpensive, but um, it's amazing the properties of that particular product. And then I have a friend who had a scar from like a burn, and it literally minimized the scar.
oh wow, cool.
So, it's a scar treatment oil. That's initially where it was developed from,
Okay.
uh, South Africa, but it's grown into this huge global brand where many use it from head to toe.
Yeah, that's great. Nothing like a product that you can use for so many things
And
and
pretty,
all over your body
yeah.
and get so much usage out of it. That to me is a big win.
And it's a pretty product. It's not fully sustainable clean, but it's not harsh chemicals either. So, on Think Dirty, which is an app that qualifies products, from being not good beauty products to use to being like natural and really great for your body. It's a rate of 5, so it's somewhere in the middle, which is where you kind of want to be.
Yeah, great, great, excellent. So you've been great. Thank you so much for sharing everything you have with the audience. I'm wondering if you have any words of wisdom that you would like to close out with, or
Oh, for
just
sure.
anything you want to tell the audience.
Well, yeah, SPF, avoid the sun as much as possible. Use a self tanner. It pays off in later life. You can see skin damage from those that have been sitting by the pool or out in the sun all the time and not taking care of their skin. No matter what we do or wear or like apply to our skin, it will not reverse the sun damage. So do your best to protect and limit for that end. And then two, it's just again like water. Like to say, hydration is the number one thing. So water, and I'm a big fan of water with some collagen. For helping maintain.
Yeah, great tips. Very smart. Thank you. thank you,
You're very
Therese, so much. It's been great spending this time with you and hearing your routine. And thank you so much for sharing everything with the audience and giving us a perspective from somebody that's in the industry. Um, that wasn't, I hear a lot that when people are in the industry, we're prone to supporting one particular company or a couple of companies. And it's obvious that you don't do that. You share what you love. And I think that's an important piece for the audience to understand is you have a lot of products that you love and you're not married to any one brand or a couple brands.
no,
Yeah. I
no,
I think that's good. I mean, we love the companies we work with and the brands we work with. But that everybody has different products that you have a passion for sure.
oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And I've been fortunate, similar to you, to have that opportunity to experiment with so many other brands and just find what works for me within that portfolio of but luxury and kind of mass drugstore aisle. And I think that's the great thing about like the beauty industry. There's so many options, so many options
So
for
many
us.
options. Yeah, that's for sure. And everywhere. You can go to the drugstore, to Target, to Walmart, to Macy's, Sephora, Ulta, Dillard's. You, there's so many options and so many different brands at each of those retailers. And now with Sephora going into Kohl's and Ulta going into Target, the options are even broader in different cities. So that's really cool, and it's going to expand the reach for customers in markets that may not have these large box department stores and specialty stores. So it's pretty exciting.
It really is.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Therese, thank you again. I really appreciate your time and for sharing with the audience. And to the audience, please come back. We have our consumer in her 70s, a consumer in her 30s, and a consumer in her 20s who we will be starting to post their interviews soon. So come back for lots more content. And then after our consumer series, we'll start to get into contract manufacturing, ideation of your brand, packaging, and everything else that it takes to build a brand from inception to global distribution. Thank you so much, everybody. And please remember to like, comment, connect, subscribe on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. We appreciate any information that you'd like to share with us. Thank you again, Therese, and thank you, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.